Good morning. Let's get set up here. DJ Wonder Chrissy, Migrant Mayhem. We got another great show for you today. Today is Friday, March 15th, 2024. Welcome to the show. Got a nice beat going on in the background there. Hope you enjoy the morning mayhem, the Migrant Mayhem. We're going to talk a little bit about Chicago. We got an update. Show you some video from Haiti. Yeah, Haiti's hell. There we go. Let's bring the music down and get ready, moving into the show. Let's get the show ready to go. There you go, the great ending. There you go. Thank you for joining, folks. We have a great show for you today. We'll start the show with a video. It's breaking news, right? Breaking news. Yeah, that's all we have here is breaking news. There you go. Wind breaking news. All right, so let's look at this. This is a great summary of what's going on in Chicago from Fox Business. They interview a former candidate for governor, and he pretty much sums it all up. So let's listen to this. It's a short 3-minute video.
Chicago will begin evicting migrants who stay in the city shelters for 60 days. Joining me now is former Illinois gubernatorial candidate Dan Proffitt. Dan, where are all the migrants going once they're kicked out of the shelters?
This is interesting, and this is true, guys. Chicago, Let's Go Brandon Johnson and the teachers love the migrants.
Well, I mean, this has been an operation by the seat of Brandon Johnson's pants from the beginning. They had a site that they were going to house migrants that was ruled too environmentally dangerous by the state. They've had opportunities through the Archdiocese of Chicago to use Catholic facilities. They haven't taken the Archdiocese up on that. They had outdoor, then they went indoor, then they've got retail and old commercial space. So here's what I'll tell you, though. They're not going anywhere. And there's one reason why, and it sort of picks up on what you were just talking about with the census. But with Chicago, it's the average daily attendance for Chicago public schools. And the Chicago's Teachers Union is not going to let these migrants and these migrant...
There's 5,000 migrant children in the schools as we speak, maybe even more.
Children go anywhere because the amount of state funding they get is based on their average daily attendance. And with black families fleeing Chicago, as well as many others, and CPS, the Chicago Public School student population, student enrollment declining, this is a godsend for them to prop up their salaries and their benefits and their political power.
I knew there would be a rational explanation, and that's a good one. All right, Dan, there's been an outbreak of measles in one of the city's migrant shelters. 7 cases reported so far. Is there an element of panic in the city?
You know, I think there is some...
You're not going to see people riding the CTA willingly unless they really have to, folks. And you're going to try to get in a car where the people speak English, if you know what I mean.
Pushback. I wouldn't say panic. I mean, I don't know. So many voters in Chicago are dead from the neck up. I don't know if panic is an option. So I think that...
His summary there was dead on, folks. Dead on. You get what you vote for.
There is an element of pushback saying, like, and resource issues, and also, from a humane perspective, too. You would think this, I would think this. I don't want people living in terrible conditions. That's not right, especially when we're spending hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars on a weekly basis to house and provide food and so forth. So it's just another intersection of profligacy with other people's money and incompetence.
I work and live close to New York City. I work in New York City, and there's a sense here that it's spiraling down. You're in Chicago. Is there a sense that Chicago...
Good question here. Listen to this answer.
...is spiraling down?
Yeah. I mean, if you talk to anybody who's spent any time in Chicago, they will tell you that's not the city it used to be. It's a city I don't go to anymore if I live in the suburbs. It's a city I don't come down to unless...
But the crime will come to you if you're in the suburbs. He mentions that later on.
I absolutely have to for work if I used to work down there. and it's a city that I'm plotting my exit, a city in a region I'm plotting my exit strategy from. And you know, and obviously a lot of discussion has been about the preventable crime that's occurring at the hands of people in this country illegally, and that's spiraling out into the suburbs now too. So the conversation is extending beyond the corporate boundaries of Chicago into the metropolitan area.
The migrants will find you, folks. You don't even need to find them.
All right, Dan Prof, thanks for joining us this morning, setting the record straight. We appreciate it, and we'll see you again soon. Dan Prof, thank you, sir.
Thanks, Stuart.
So there you go. There's a little update from Chicago. I also saw a video on what's going on with the food. The food, they're complaining about the food. I guess anybody that gets something free is going to complain about it. But the pictures I saw of the food, it did kind of look disgusting. It looked like Hamburger Helper, kind of going on with a side of ketchup. Literally, there was one dish that had like the side of ketchup. I don't know if that's what the person put there or that's how it comes. Who knows? But they were complaining about the food, and well, you know, we're spending millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. Let's listen to this where they explain how much we've spent since October to February. A quick video.
New numbers in today on how much Chicago has spent on the migrant crisis. In total, nearly $300 million has been spent since October 2020.
Just $300 million. That's October, November, December. That's 5 months. 5 months, and I'm sure that the accounting for that's not dead on. I'm sure there's some leakage there.
That does not include the cost incurred by other agencies.
There you go.
The Department of Streets and Sanitation or Cook County Health.
Oh, yeah, and that's a small cost, right? Cook County Health.
$6 million of that has gone to.
And now, because of the measles, there's like at least 100 to 200 people that were putting up in hotels because they can't get vaccinated. They're like if you're less than 1 year old, you can't get vaccinated. Excuse me. And if you're pregnant, they don't vaccinate you. So those people need to be isolated. So we got 100 to 200 people that we're putting up in hotels now, just like New York City. I heard it today. They said in New York City, it's costing them $358 a day per migrant. Let me say that again. New figures out of New York City. $358 per day per migrant. And they've got like, what, 130,000? Figure that one. I don't even know what that equals, but it's not a small number.
Kansas-based healthcare provider Favorite Healthcare Staffing to operate the city-run shelters, a group that has come under scrutiny by some aldermen who have said the city was paying them too much. There are currently more than 11,000 migrants in 23 shelters, and 4 more buses of migrants are expected to arrive in Chicago today.
So yeah, I hear there's still buses rolling, not a lot, but some. So Brandon, they're testing Brandon out. Brandon's got to keep the shelters rolling. So enough with Chicago. Let's go to Haiti. Let's look at what's going on in Haiti, and let's look with some people in New York. There's a big Haitian community in New York. Let's see what's going on in New York from people that have connections to Haiti. So we'll do an update here on that. Looks like the government is opening Guantanamo Bay. The governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, is beefing up his patrols, expecting boats to come rolling in. I don't know, man. It's just another wave of migration that we don't need. So let's check in to see what the folks in New York City feel or hearing from the island.
The crisis going on in Haiti right now. Officials now say a plan to create a transitional presidential council is moving forward, and the current prime minister has now pledged to resign once the council is created.
The U.S. State Department.
Yeah, the latest I heard was the gangs don't want the council, and it's kind of falling apart.
It says it is unclear how many Americans are in Haiti right now. People in our area
with family in Haiti are keeping a close eye on the developing situation there.
New Jersey reporter Anthony Johnson has the story from Irvington.
One Haitian American says kids are starving in the Caribbean country, yet walking around with high-powered military weapons. Nellie has family living in the Haitian capital of Port-au-Prince and spoke to them earlier today.
11.5 million people on that little piece of the island, folks. Believe it or not.
There's gun shooting happening up and down. They don't stop. They don't stop, and there's nobody to stop it.
Frita is a popular Haitian American restaurant here in Irvington, where many customers are distraught over what is taking place in their native country.
We never had the good people, you know, in the power. We just have someone who think by themselves. They want to be in the power for themselves and for the family.
There is mounting concern for Americans still in Haiti, with efforts to evacuate turning into terrifying ordeals.
Yeah, I heard the Marines are on the ground, or actually more Marines maybe, but the Marines are protecting the embassy for now. Had not heard if they've airlifted anyone out yet, but if they did, you probably wouldn't hear about it until a day later. I suspect they'll be leaving soon. It doesn't, from the videos here, it doesn't look like a place you'd want to spend any time in.
Every day I wake up thinking, Lord, please send us a chopper. Please send us an airplane that's going to come and rescue us today.
Despite the ongoing fear in the Haitian capital, many are trying to get back to business, while a top gang leader has refused to accept proposals for a transitional government.
You know, the Haitian celebrities, the Haitian community, that's the Haitian Americans that are here in America, need to step in, not just sit back and watch it on social media and talk about it and don't do nothing.
At this point, many feel the only...
Speaking of spiraling, yeah, New York and Chicago, this is more than spiraling. This is on death spiral.
The only option is free and fair elections in Haiti to let the people of the island nation decide their own fate.
So right now, Haiti needs a leader. As long as we don't have a leader, it's just going to be chaos.
Many Haitian American...
Familiar, the familiar word there, chaos. We got chaos everywhere, folks. That is the new buzzword for 2024, chaos. Total chaos is coming next.
Living here in Irvington are watching the situation in their native land and call it heartbreaking. We are 1,500 miles away from Haiti, but they still have a close connection. In Irvington, New Jersey, Anthony Johnson, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
There you go. There you go. Back from New Jersey. Let's see. I think I got another one here. Give you a feel of what's going on in Haiti. Let's see here. Here's one here from CBS News. Let's get this one up and running.
We're embarrassed.
Let's get this one ready for you.
Ending its overnight curfew to at least Sunday. Street gangs control much of the capital, and violence flared up again today. The U.S. Diplomatic Security Service shared these night vision photos showing heavy security outside the U.S.
At least they're secure for now. I think they'll be exiting shortly, if not already.
Embassy. CBS's Christian Benavides reports on Americans still trapped in the chaos.
And they don't even know how many Americans are there. That's the scary part, too. That is scary. Sounds familiar, though, right? Sounds like Afghanistan, right? Don't know much about anything.
Largest prison set on fire after a mass prison break 2 weeks ago of 4,000 prisoners was orchestrated by gangs that sparked violence and chaos. It's been 3 days since Prime Minister Ariel Henry resigned, leaving a power vacuum where gangs now control 80% of the capital city. It's believed there are several hundred Americans still in Haiti.
We have our contingency plan.
General Laura Richardson, the head of U.S. Southern Command, said they are ready to evacuate Americans. Dennis Hankins was confirmed today as U.S. ambassador to Haiti.
We didn't even have an ambassador to Haiti until this week. Go figure.
The post has been vacant since October 2021.
Like 2 years, 3 years.
Republic tensions remain high and deportations continue, but thousands of other Haitians were allowed to cross less than 100 yards to buy badly needed goods at this open market for the first time in...
Yeah, you gotta let people eat, because if You withhold food from people, just a matter of a few days before you get more chaos.
Rosalie Peralta runs a shop here.
Baja el flujo de venta.
So you've noticed that you get less sales, and you've gotten less sales since the crisis started. Also, Americans making it out of Haiti. Missionaries Joel and Yvonne Trimble have been splitting their time between Florida and Cap Haitian for the past 49 years. They managed to evacuate today.
Absolutely.
It's never been this bad.
Absolutely. But the violence, the guns, it's the worst it's ever been.
I'm standing in front of them.
Looks like a nice place, doesn't it? It kind of reminds me of Disney World for some reason. I'm sure Disney World will be coming up with an attraction that resembles this real soon.
Market, which has now closed. The U.S. officials, Nora, say that Guantanamo Bay is ready to be used as a processing center in case of a surge of Haitian migrants trying to flee the...
Yeah, we do a lot of processing in the United States. The new buzzword for the administration, processing.
Nora?
Christian Benavides.
Yeah, she can't even believe it. She can't even believe it. So there you go. What do you think of that, folks? What does that... Are you going to be spending spring break in Haiti? Comment down below. Yeah. It's getting crazy. It's getting out of hand everywhere you look. So all I can say is you need to be prepared, right? We did some videos on that, on how you need to be prepared physically, spiritually, financially, with foodstuffs. I mean, there's just a lot of things that go around being prepared. So take time from your busy week to get in some preparedness and shore up your things that you need to be prepared, folks, because you need to be prepared and not scared. That's kind of the buzz phrase that I use. Be prepared, not scared. So thanks for joining today. We talked a little bit about Chicago. We talked a little bit about Haiti. This is Migrant Mayhem. I'm DJ Wonder Chrissy. This is Land Cruiser Midwest. Check out our channel. Lots of good content. Hope to see you guys again. Hope you enjoyed the show today. DJ Wonder Chrissy over and out. See ya.